Hi, and thanks so much for joining me for my luxury beauty skincare favorites of 2022. Wishing you and yours a happy and healthy new year. It's 2023, so we're looking forward to all of the exciting things that are going to happen this year with skincare, with makeup, beauty in general. So thank you again for joining me for another year. This will be year 7 here on this channel. So thank you for all of your support. Let's just jump into some skincare right now. I have so many questions about my skincare routine. I'm a skincare maximalist here, so I have a lot of products to share with you, but I'm also going to show you a very pared down version of this in case you are not a maximalist like me. If you're a minimalist, I'll show you those key items that are kind of the core of my skincare routine. But let's start with cleanser. I love to double cleanse. I've been using this one quite a bit this year. This is the ELEMIS Cleansing Balm. It's the Pro-Collagen Cleansing Balm, and this one is a really great one for breaking down that makeup, really gentle on the skin, and I know this is one of their most popular products. If you haven't seen it, this is what the jar looks like. And you can also see the consistency there of the balm. And then for cleansers, I have two that I go back and forth between. So the first one is the Chantecaille Rice and Geranium Foaming Cleanser. And if you have delicate skin, this can be used as an exfoliant on a less frequent basis. A little bit goes a long way with this product, so this one will last quite a long time. So you can see it's like a paste almost, so you can see that would go quite a long way. And then the other cleanser I use is this Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. It says it's an oil-free anti-wrinkle technology that helps brighten with glycolic acid, salicylic acid, citric acid, extracts of peach, white oak bark, lemon, lime, linden, grapefruit, and arginine. And again, for all skin types except for sensitive. So I'll kind of go between the two. If it's feeling a little sensitive, I will definitely go in with the Chantecaille. But if it's feeling like it can take a little bit more, then I'll go in with this. So it's a liquid cleanser. And this cleanser is on the thicker side as well. It's not runny at all. Has a nice foam to it if you like foam. And then I go in with this, the Chantecaille's Purifying and Exfoliating Phytoactive Solution. You can see it's very liquidy here. And I use it as a toner, but it's more than a toner. It gets my skin ready for all of those other lovely products that I'll put on top. This is the one I restock the most because it goes more quickly than my other products. And I use a brightening essence of some sort. I go between the Clé de Peau and there's a Chanel product, but right now I'm using this one, and this one has been really nice the last, oh gosh, half of the year. It's lasted a long time. It's the Blanc Gardenia Brightening Essence by Chantecaille. So I apply this one morning and evening. This one has a dropper like this, and you can see it's got a serum quality to it. And I do spot treat as well, my dark spots. So I do brightening for all over the face, but then I'll go in with this Topicals product. You can see this one is the travel size, but almost, I think it's better for me because the other one can kind of turn a little bit in terms of the scent after a while. So I think the smaller one's gonna be better because it lasts a long time. I don't use that much, but I do apply it right here on my forehead where I get a little bit more discoloration, right on my upper lip area, and then my chin. So I will apply this on my dark spots here, a little my forehead, upper lip, and I apply that. It kind of depends on my skin as well, but it says use once a week to start and work your way up to daily use. And I do use this daily, so I didn't really have issues with my skin, but it's quite hardy to begin with. So I don't have any issues using it every day, but I really watch my skin and I adjust based on how it's behaving. So if you need to lay off some of the products with like something like this, like the salicylic acid, glycolic acid, something like that, then I'll back off a little bit until my skin feels ready to use it again, because sometimes it's just a little bit more sensitive than other times, but again, still quite hardy skin. Another brightening product that I introduced this year is the NUFACE Firming and Brightening Silk Crème, and this one is a really nice one to use with this device because this is why I use my NUFACE device now, because of this. The previous product that I was using to use this product, because you need an activator. This is a microcurrent activator. The other one left a residue. This one does not. I like their packaging here because it's really convenient. So you can see where the product comes out. And that is what the product looks like. So again, it's not really fluid, it's a light cream. Gosh, the lighting likes to change when I put my hand up to the camera. I forgot to mention the Shiseido Facial Cotton Squares I use with the Purifying and Exfoliating Phytoactive solution. That's how I apply this. What's wonderful about having a channel like this is that I am sent so many lovely skincare products, some of the best skincare products that are out there, but these eye products are the ones that I really consistently go back to, even though there are some that I still am integrating into the routine. These are the ones that have been tried and true for most of the year. So this is a maximalist eye care routine. This is the Chantecaille Rose de Mai Eye Lift, and I use this in the day. So this one does a nice lifting effect under the eye. I just do this, and I use sweeping motions very gently like this, and it has a nice cooling applicator here. So this was reintroduced this year. It's by Chantecaille, and I love the pink packaging. I think it's so pretty. And you can see there, it's a serum-y texture. Lightweight though. And then I follow that up with the Stress Repair Concentrate Plus. And I love to just apply this right here, and then you can even go above with this eye cream. Some eye creams are only to be applied here, but you can apply this above as well. Just a little goes a long way. That's one of the things about Chantecaille, is that even though their price points are higher, their products just require a little bit. So you go through less packaging, and the need to replace them is less frequent. Even though this looks really little, it's probably a good 9 months for me to a year. And then there's the product. And that's enough for at least one eye. Okay, then for the evening, I've got the Chantecaille Nano Gold Energizing Eye Serum. I think the gold line is one of my favorite lines, but my core products are actually from a different line, so I'll talk about that in a moment. But this one is a roller ball. It also is a nice serum-y texture. And before the Rose de Mai, I would use this in the daytime as well. So it's lovely for daytime, but now I use it for evening because I have the Rose de Mai. I mentioned I'm a maximalist, and this is the 4th eye product I have, but it's for the evening. Although you can use it at other times, but I use this in the evening because it's a little bit more rich. It's the Nano Gold Energizing Eye Cream. Again, another small looking jar, but lasts a long time. So actually between these two, they probably would last up to a year each, having both of these. These do have 12 months as their shelf life indicated on the bottom. You can see how thick that is right there as well. And I love my serums, and this is not a Chantecaille product. It's the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I got this one, gosh, it seems like so long ago. It says 24 months on the back, so that's good because this one will last a long time as well. This is a dropper right here. You can see it's more of a serum as well. It's lovely. This is a new one I've been loving. This is by Merit. It's the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum, and I love this when I want a little bit extra hydration. And this is a biphase, so you have to shake it like this. 2 pumps for skin that's like mine's more combo, 3 pumps for dry, 1 pump for if you're more oily. And this one is very fluid. So if I put this like this, you can see there, it's like, oh gosh, it reminds me of like salad dressing almost, that kind of texture. You can see how it does a really nice job of just moisturizing, sinking in nicely. And this is the one that I say, if you're going to get one product from the Chantecaille line, get the Lifting Serum Plus, because typically the most powerful products lie in the serums, and this one lasts a long time as well. And then you have this lovely sleek packaging. If you can see there, the clear serum there. And then following up with the Lifting Cream Plus. I do use this in the morning and the evening, as well as the Lifting Serum. I use these both day and evening. This is a really lovely hydrating quality to it. And I have a new one here, I'll show you. That's what it looks like. Texture is more like a mayonnaise or pudding. And then for face oil, I've got another Chantecaille product here. That's how much I love their products. It's the Rose de Mai Face Oil, and I love this because it sinks in really nicely. If I'm going to do a mask, I'll put this on top because it does such a nice job of hydrating. You can see here. It comes in a dropper. You can see it on my hand there. And then that's what it looks like when it's worked in. Really nice. I forgot to mention my favorite vitamin C right now is the FERULIC CF by SkinCeuticals. SkinCeuticals, I have this little one right now. And then we have a dropper here as well. You can see what it looks like. and it's a little bit more fluid than the other serums I've shown you. These don't go on sale as often, but I'll post on the community tab when they do. I do have a couple of favorite masks. We've got the Chantecaille Gold Recovery Mask, and I love this especially for travel. My skin gets really stressed. You can tell that it's not happy because it gets kind of dehydrated. I'll start to get some blemishes, which I don't normally get, but this one really helps soothe that. So you can tell it's well used. I'm almost done with this one, and there's just a little bit left in there. And this one has quite a balmy texture to it, almost like a paste. My favorite sheet mask, I don't love sheet masks, but this one I really like. It's a Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask. This is by 101 Skin, Harley Street, London. I do see really nice brightening results with this mask, and I buy them in the packs of, I think, 5. So you can save a little bit more if you buy them together. And then I have 2 skincare hybrid products I've talked about, gosh, from the moment they came onto the scene, I think. I've been using both of them. Really love them both for especially those no makeup days, or if you don't really love makeup but you just want something, but that's not quite makeup and still is doing something great for the skin. We've got the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. I use this mainly under the eye area, and then I can use it as a highlighter as well if I want to do that, or put it under makeup to highlight some areas. And this was new to Chantecaille this year. Here's inside. This is definitely more of that pudding consistency. It's a lovely product. I love that one under the eye. It helps to reduce the amount of concealer that I need because it helps to kind of refract the light underneath. And then it looks like less evident makeup. And then the other one is by Chantecaille. It's the Anti-Aging Face Tint. And I love this as a bronzer for now, or as an all over for the summer, because it's very close to the color that I tan. And it just gives a nice filtered effect. So there's the jar. And I'm almost done with this one. This one is more of a pudding consistency as well. You can see it right there. Lovely shade. And then I sheared it out a little bit so you can see the tone. I forgot to mention I do use this in the evenings. It's the Grande Brow Enhancing Serum. It really has helped my brows fill in really, really nicely. I did mention this one device, the NUFACE device, but I'm using a lot of other things too. So I think I'll do like a brush video coming up, and also a device video, my favorite devices that I used this year. Yeah, I'd love to talk about all the facial devices that I'm using this year because I tested out a lot. I'm still testing out a lot, but I'll let you know which ones I use the most. And for my capsule, I'm gonna call it like a skincare capsule collection, if you will. If I could only have a few products, this is what I would pick. I would start with the Chantecaille Rice and Geranium Foaming Cleanser because it does a really nice job without needing to double cleanse. So that eliminates the double cleansing part. I just really enjoy skincare and the whole routine with it. So that's why I include lots of other steps. And plus the balm is really gentle on the skin, but this is a really good one if you just want one step. Then I would definitely use this Purifying and Exfoliating Phytoactive solution. I'd follow up with that and go with the Lifting Serum plus, oh no wait, just kidding. I would go in with a brightening. I have to go in with a brightening, so I would go with a brightening essence. So I would use the Blanc Gardenia brightening essence or the Clé de Peau. I don't have an empty of that, I don't think, so I can list that below. And I would go in with the Topicals Faded for my dark spots because I always want to address those things. And then I would go in with the Biolifting Serum. This is a lot of Chantecaille. The Stress Repair Concentrate Plus for the eye area. So if I could only have one eye product, it would be this one. Out of all the 4 that I have, I really enjoy all of them, but if I could only have one, it would be that. And then I'd follow up with the Chantecaille Biolifting Cream Plus, and I'd use those day and evening. So that's why I think it's a nice capsule collection, because they're gonna work in the morning and in the evening, so no AM or PM specific products. But I also don't want to forget one very, very, very important step that would make all of this, I think it would render it less effective if I skipped this. So making sure to go in with SPF. So the Tatcha, the Silk Sunscreen, is one of my SPF products I pull for on a daily basis. So it's either going to be this or it's going to be the other product I'm going to talk about. But this is the Hydrating Mineral Shield SPF 50. So it is a mineral SPF. You can see the peach tone it has. It does eventually match my skin tone a little bit better. It takes a moment though. And then my other SPF is the Color Science Even Up SPF 50. This is the most heavy duty SPF I think I have. Here it is on the hand. You can see it holds its own shape there. That's how thick that is. And then I'm gonna work it in, just first work it in and show you that it's very light compared to my hand at least. And right now it's actually quite a good shade for my face. Sometimes it takes like a good half an hour before I can see that it really has just meshed with my skin, but it takes time and it never fully becomes translucent. I can still see it though, especially in certain lights. It's visible on my skin, but if I finish off with bronzers and powders, then it's not as visible. But here it is worked into the skin. Touch is less evident on my skin, but the Even Up product, I know it's there and it stays all day. So that's why I'll use the Even Up if it's something where I'm gonna be outside, especially, and the sun's bouncing off the pavement. I really wanna ensure my skin's protected really well. And I'll go in with this as my makeup for the day. So I don't apply any makeup on top of this when I use this. I'll just go in with this and then blush, bronzer, powder, like I said, and that's it for my makeup. So that is it for my 2022 skincare favorites. They look very similar to last year's skincare favorites. I might have less, I think, than I did. I have to go back. I haven't checked it, but I think there were more last year. But pretty much the routine is the same. Cleanse, tone, brighten, some lifting products like serums. The eye care is really important. I want to be really gentle and really hydrate that area, and then seal that all in with a lovely moisturizer and protect it with SPF. So let me know what your skincare favorites are for 2022. What do I need to try? Are you a maximalist? Are you a minimalist? I'd love to know what you're using. But that is it for today's video. So please take care of each other. Stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.